Hello guys, this is Hrguy, and I just really want to thank you guys so much for 600 subscribers. It really means so much, so thank you a lot for that. So as promised, I'm going to be making my 600 subscriber special an edit. So I'm just basically going to show you guys how to edit and how I do my editing, because I think my editing, not gonna lie, is pretty nice. I do like my editing, obviously, because you've got to like your editing. If you make an edit, you've got to like it, and just keep changing it until you feel that you're done with it and you like it. And a lot of people have been asking me how I edit and how I do this and that. So I use Sony Vegas Pro 13. I don't really use anything else. I use just a video downloader for music, just the norm. This image in the background, I'm not sure what this is. This is just a texture pack, review, showcase, whatever. And I'm just going to be showing you guys how to edit. So I've never really done a tutorial on this channel. It's a bit weird. So obviously when you have your music and your your video, you see these kind of lines, I guess, in the music, the sound waves, and they're the things that you want to get the beats to. Now, I know that some people use markers, but personally, I just cut. Simply, just go up to where it is, make sure I'm selected on the video, and I click S, which will cut. Now, I usually like to fade in, so it kind of goes like that. So, now we have our first kind of beat, so let's just move it along to like there, cut, drag it back. So now we have, it will kind of change. So let's move on to the next beat. Just cut it there. Now that you've got this one portion, after a beat, to the next one. So this is the first bit that you want to focus on. What I like to do is make it beat. Now I call this the heartbeat effect. I'm not sure what its name is, but yeah. So you want to go ahead. I don't know. Let me show you guys. You want to click on this. There'll be two buttons in the tab. You want to click on the kind of square box, I guess. Just click on that. Now, this should be kind of presented with you. You have the option, to do everything here, and it will say F. So you just want to simply drag at the corner and bring that in. I like to do it 2 spaces. Now, a lot of people like to do this differently. I recommend that you have fiddle around, do what you think looks better. You might want to go further, you might want to do less. But personally, I like to zoom in by 2 kind of pulls, I guess. So now that you've done that, you'll just see it's zoomed in all the way along the line. But that's just completely zoomed in. And if you want to make it a heartbeat effect, as I say, then you want to drag along the timeline here. I will usually take it to about 5 or 10. For this tutorial, I'm going to take it to 10 because I think that looks a bit better. So now that you have it on 10, you just want to right click in the bit that you've dragged it in, click restore. Now, let's play it back. It'll be beat. It'll be a beat. So it'll have that heartbeat effect. It's a bit laggy because this recording's 1080p and I usually edit in 720, but just ignore the lag. It's a simple heartbeat effect. And I'm just going to do a kind of speed art and do a few of these, and I'll be back with you guys when I've done that. And I just want to say that not every single beat or every single cut has to be like exactly on the sound wave. It can be, a little bit away. It doesn't really make a difference. But as long as it's, near enough, then that's just perfectly fine. But I just want to say, editing, it's not something that you do in 10 minutes. It's something that you want to put your passion into, and that you want to put time into, because you want it to look good, and you want people on YouTube to enjoy it, so it's good to put a lot of time into it. That's just my personal take on things. But now that I've done all of the kind of stuff here, I've done all the beats, so it just goes along. Now there's this kind of, there's a weird sound here, like this. Like a kind of breathing sound. I want to give that an effect. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on my video effects tab and just give it, I don't know, I'm going to give it linear blur, like that. You can type anything in at the top, and this is what I use, linear blur. Just take that straight in there. Now I have my my personal setting for this, but what you can do is you can fiddle around with how much you like. You know, you can take it up to that, you can take it up, you can do whatever you want. But I have my own setting here, best blur. But just for this tutorial, I'm gonna put one in myself, so I think that looks pretty cool. Now when there's that breathing noise, it'll kind of blur. You don't see it very much because, like I said, it's a bit laggy in Sony Vegas because it's 1080p recording. But now I want to start doing some different sort of beats, because that's different noise to the ones we were doing earlier. So I'm not sure what to do here. I was gonna say, tell me in the comments, you know, tell me what beats put in. But what I could do anything really. You know, that's the thing about editing. You just do whatever you want, and whatever you think seems like, you know, it's a nice thing to do, then that's perfect. You know, you do you, and you put in what you think is right to put in. And then, okay, this is the bits that I like. So when there's kind of a clap noise, like that, sometimes I'll put kind of a blur in, like I just did over there. But this time, I'm gonna go ahead and just I'm just gonna go onto my media generators, solid color, and drag out a white. So now that I have this white, just gonna make it smaller by dragging it at either ends. And now I'm just gonna lower the opacity to about 60. And then you end up, because like I said, it's a bit laggy because of my recording settings. It shouldn't, or it might not be with yours, I don't know. And then you'll see at the clapping noise, you get a white kind of like that. I think that's a really cool effect, and it just adds so much more to the video. Now I'm gonna continue to do the beat effect, because I quite like the beat effects. You know, they add stuff, I'd say. They make it more interesting. So that's pretty much all the editing that you need to know for making a highlight. Because making a highlight, that's probably, you know, one of the most commonly edited things on YouTube, and the thing that people are always trying to kind of improve on and learn on. But you know, feel free to go back through the video and look back at the kind of steps I did. This is kind of, I guess, a bit beginner's steps, but I mean, some people might not know things like the white or the blur. You know, people might not know that. Whatever stage you're at, because I've only recently learned and even started doing the blur, so you know, whatever stage you are, there's always stuff to learn. And just, yeah, you do you. You can choose anything along here. If you have full Sony Vegas, you can just choose whatever you want. There's all these different effects, and I think it's really cool. But anyway, thank you guys so much for 600 subscribers. It is really appreciated. And I'm just gonna show you guys, you know, what I've edited here. So that's gonna roll next. Enjoy.
You're the one I call every time that I'm in the mood. But it's not my fault that you tried to make me yours when I'm good without you. Sorry, but I can't say no to your body.